What's good, YouTube? It's Speak My Opinion on Topics. Hi, I'm Smooth J. We back, baby. And if I caught you looking, go ahead, hit that subscribe. Check out more in the description below. Let's get into it. It's Football Friday. The sports is back. They back. So great. I'm so excited for the sports to be back. Especially football and basketball. Those are the loves. We like baseball too. You see the Cardinals hat up there all day. STL. But we're going to go ahead and check out Football Friday. We're going to check out the AFC South in this one. We're going to do the NFC North a little bit later. We just been slacking a little bit. Baby Liam not here yet. But she's getting more and more pain. So any day now. Any day. The AFC South, this is going to be one of those divisions that it's going to be hard to pick. Hard to pick the records. Hard to pick which team's going to win. And I had a hard time doing this. Hard time. Because if you think about it, the teams that are going to be successful this year, the ones that can stay the healthiest from this whole COVID. Because, I mean, if you lose a player, a good player, a quarterback, a running back, say you lose Deshaun Watson, Derrick Henry, you know what I'm saying? You in trouble. Because they at least have to quarantine for 14 days. At least. Then they got to get retested to make sure they ain't got it no more. So it's just the healthiest team is going to win each division. And the healthiest team at the end of the year that has the most depth, they're going to win the Super Bowl. But with the AFC South, we're going to start at the bottom. Work our way to the top like we always do. And we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, Shad Khan's the owner. They got Gardner Minshew. Minshew Mania. And they loved it. They loved it. I mean, they had the stashes in the crowd doing whatever they wanted. Minshew Mania. Gardner Minshew. That's a great name. Great name. Just flows. Perfect. But they got Leonard Fournette. I know he wants to get traded. Come on down to the Rams, baby. We need another running back since we let Todd Father go. But their team was just like on the cusp of winning, like going to the Super Bowl like a couple of years. And now, look where they at. They're tanking. They're so tanking. Tank for Trevor Lawrence. That's what it is. Last year was Miami's turn, tank for Tua. This year, Jacksonville. You guys might not even win 1-2 games. If that. Had a chance to sign Cam Newton. Didn't want to do that. Instead, signed Mike Glennon. Really? Really? That just signals red flags. Red flags. That they are just tanking. Tanking hardcore. So, it's not even worth it. Not even worth it for them. They're going to be tanking. They might get Trevor Lawrence. Might win 1 or 2 games. Who knows? Who knows? Next up, though, this is where it's going to get tough. And I know I got some Texans fans out there, some subs. I just don't know what to do with this division. Getting rid of Deshaun or DeAndre Hopkins, can't do it. Got rid of him for this little Gatorade right here. Gave him away to Arizona. And so, I'm not too sure. Deshaun Watson is the best quarterback in this division. Hands down. Hands down. But, I just don't know if you guys have enough weapons. Will Fuller on offense. Notre Dame all day. But he needs to stay healthy. You got David Johnson. Hopefully he can come back from the 2 injuries that have kind of plagued him the last 2 years. I I'm not sure where you guys are going to be. I think this division, besides Jacksonville, everyone else is going to be above 8-8. It's just simple. Like when you look at their schedule, they're going to go 8-8. They probably split with the Titans, split with the Colts. That's probably what the whole division is going to do. Besides, they're going to wax Jacksonville. Jacksonville's going to be 0-6. But the Texans, I like what you guys are doing. But Bill O'Brien being the coach and the GM, it just doesn't work. It's like Adam Gase in New York. Does not work. Doesn't work. You just can't do it. There's too much on your plate. You have to coach the players. Then you have to go draft the players, scout the players. It's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask from a head coach. And Bill O'Brien, hopefully you can come back this year and just prove all the doubters wrong. Just prove all the doubters wrong. See if the Texans can be a lot better than what they have been. I mean, blowing a 24-point lead, whatever, 28-point lead, not going for it on fourth down in the playoff game against Kansas City. It's rough. And I know you Houston Texans fans out there, loyal. But you need to see more from Bill O'Brien, or you need to get him out of there. I mean, the two teams that will be fighting, in my opinion, to win the division, besides Houston, the Colts and the Titans. I feel like both of them is going 9-7, and it's all going to come down to that division record. When you look at the Colts, Phillip Rivers, he's a veteran. He has what it takes to lead them to the division title. They have the best O-line in the league. I mean, Quentin Nelson's the best O-line, offensive guard in the league by far. Been a Pro Bowler, an All-Pro. Both years he's been in the league, they hit, bam, right on the head. Right on. With that draft pick, he killed it. Killed it. And then you got a good little squad, man. You got a good squad. Marlon Mack is in the backfield. They drafted Jonathan Taylor, considered one of the best running backs in the game in college. Went to Wisconsin, had all the records, and kind of just failed because he went all 4 years. That's what happens when you go all 4 years. They tend to knock your drag stock off, say, oh, you didn't have what it takes to come out your first 2 years, whatever it is. But the Colts, and then on defense, they have everything they need. Maybe they could shore up the secondary a little bit. Other than that, though, they have what it takes to literally get to this division. They just need to make sure Phillip Rivers isn't turning the ball over, didn't turn just old overnight like Eli. If he can just produce solid play at the quarterback position, they'll have no problem. No problem going 9-7. Not at all. Especially in the division. It's going to be tough, but when you look at it, they have chances outside the division to stack up a few wins. And then you got the Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry, one of the best running backs in the league. Saquon, Christian McCaffrey, and Derrick Henry's right there. I mean, he didn't get paid a bunch of money because running backs, they just don't get paid like they used to. But he is a solid running back. Ran all through the playoffs, ran through New England, ran through Baltimore. I just think Tennessee has what it takes. With Ryan Tannehill at the quarterback, if he can just produce like he was at the end of the year and maybe start to throw the ball a little bit more so that the defense has to respect his arm as much as his legs and they don't have to stack the box so much, they're going to win. They're going to win. They have a team. Matt Patricia, or it's not Matt Patricia. Vrabel, he's got something working down there. He's getting a squad. He's always been able to coach defense. So as long as Tannehill can kind of keep up with the rest of the quarterbacks, the elite ones, Deshaun, Phillip Rivers, if he can kind of stay right there neck and neck Tennessee has a shot. They have a shot. And this division is going to be one of the toughest, one of the hardest to predict because there's three teams at the top that all have a chance to win the division. All of them. And that's just kind of the way I see it. I feel like Tennessee and the Colts, just for like the O-line play that they have and like the running back position, and they have kind of a good group of skill positions, I feel like they are kind of one game above where Houston's at. And Jacksonville, they just going to be trash. They're going to be the worst team in the league, hands down. But this has been Speaking My Opinion on Topics High. It's Football Friday. It's been the AFC South Breakdown of what I think is going to happen this year. And until next time, I'm Smooth J. We out.